I was in Garrett County, Kentucky, standing on a hill overlooking the town of Paint Lick in an area where Fort Paint Lick might have once stood, when an old piece of rusty metal caught my eye. I kneeled down and pulled a square metal object out of the ground. At first I didn't think much about it until I turned it over and noticed big letters on it. But I could not make out what they were. I found several very old-looking square nails, arrowheads, and pottery shards buried in the ground near the object. Later I cleaned the object and was amazed at what I saw. It had what appeared to be the letters DB on it, much like the old scrolled letter style seen on objects from the Revolutionary War period. I then began to wonder if this object could have been associated with Fort Paint Lick. After doing research on Fort Paint Lick and its occupants, I realized that Lieutenant Colonel William Miller, who chose the site for the settlement of Fort Paint Lick, came into Kentucky with Daniel Boone's party and helped mark a trace to Boonesboro. Could Daniel Boone have once been at Fort Paint Lick? Is it possible that the letters DB represent Daniel Boone's initials? Could the object have once belonged to him, or was it acquired at Boonesboro by an occupant of Fort Paint Lick? I guess we will never know for sure if this object once belonged to the famous Kentucky frontiersman, or if it has a different origin. One can only speculate. This article was published in the autumn 2005 issue of Paint Lick Reflections. Also, there was an article published in the February 2007 issue of Kentucky Explorer magazine.